Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us on the South Union Township Sports Network. The South Union Township Supervisors present the South Union Township Sports Network today from Hutchinson. It's HARC Baseball as the Rangers take on the Dodgers. Hi, everyone. I'm Joshua Scully with the South Union Township Sports Network. South Union Township Sports Network coverage is a joint cooperative venture with Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, along with Armstrong and Breezeline Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Again, this is Joshua Scully, and thank you for joining us on the South Union Township Sports Network. We are scheduled for a 7:45 p.m. first pitch here on Wednesday, May the 1st, between the Rangers and the Dodgers. The Dodgers will be coming to the plate first this evening. They are your away team in this game. They are coached by Jason Rosner, Michael Steiner, and Eric Moore, although those three coaches assured me that there were many other coaches who helped with this team, so we want to thank all of the coaches who are giving time to the Dodgers. The Dodgers sponsors are the Beaver Creek Anglers, so thank you to that sponsor as well. For the Rangers tonight, under the direction of head coach Michael Hardison, their sponsor Rick Vernon, and Radcliffe Law, the Rangers will be your home team. They will be taking to the field. Both of our teams today are going to be dressed in blue with some white trim. Of course, the Rangers also sporting some red trim as well. But you will see the Dodgers coming to the plate here in the top of the first inning in just a moment. Let's now talk about the Dodgers lineup. Tonight for the Dodgers, you will see the following batting order. Leading us off for the Dodgers tonight will be Val Braun, followed by Declan Steiner, Charles Golick, Hunter Moore, Bryce Harwell, Caden Rosner, John Klimko, Levi Moore, Griffin Zavachin, and Lincoln Covert. Those 10 hitters will represent the Dodgers tonight. On the mound for the Rangers, we will be seeing number 8. And number 8 for the Rangers is Eli McLaughlin. So McLaughlin will be getting us started. He's a lefty, so that is not something we have seen yet this evening after our first game earlier between the Phillies and the Rays, in which the Phillies emerged victorious 16-6. We saw only right-handed pitchers. This will be our first opportunity to see a lefty here this evening in this HARC 10U matchup between the Rangers and the Dodgers. It will be Eli McLaughlin getting the start for the Rangers. We want to remind you, too, that there are multiple ways you can enjoy these games in the future. So please keep the following in mind the next time you want to check out a broadcast on the South Union Township Sports Network. If you're watching this game on Breezeline or Armstrong Cable, we'd like to let you know that South Union Township Sports Network games and programs are now available live online. It's easy to find. Just log on to youtube.com and search South Union Township Television or follow the South Union Township Sports Network on Facebook for program updates. Facebook.com/South Union TV. Subscribe for notifications when we go live. And now we're ready for number 2, Val Braun. He's going to get us started. First pitch in for a strike. We want to thank, too, our umpires this evening, Todd Serbondi and Adam Sepik. Adam Sepik is now behind the plate. He worked the field in the first game. Todd Serbondi has moved to the field. This pitch is going to skip in front of the batter. Vel Braun, the leadoff batter for the Dodgers. Again, the Dodgers under the direction of head coach Jason Rosner. This pitch going to skip just off the plate. So this has turned into a friendly count for the batter. Getting us started for the Dodgers, Vel Braun. He's our first batter of the evening. Long shadows across the infield here at Hutchison Ballpark. This one is going to be tapped foul. Earlier today, for our first game, we had a first pitch temperature of 75 degrees, wall-to-wall sun here at Hutchison. And we have seen the temperature drop to about 72 degrees here for the first pitch of this game. That one is upstairs, and the count will go full for Vel Braun. Beautiful weather coming to us here in southwestern Pennsylvania. A high tomorrow of 84 degrees forecasted. Here's the pitch by McLaughlin. This one hit right back to McLaughlin, who knocks it down. He's up with it, throws on to first, and the out is made. Great play by the Rangers pitcher, Eli McLaughlin, who knocked the ball down and stayed with it every step of the way. Good hustle there, too, by Vel Braun, who nearly beat that out. Declan Steiner will step in, right-handed bat, wears number 3 for the Dodgers. This pitch is outside to get him started, 1-0. One down here in the top of the first inning. But a beautiful day tomorrow, 84 degrees. That one upstairs against Steiner. Friday, we'll see a high temperature here in Fayette County. Most areas will at least see a high temperature of nearly 90 degrees. This one going to be upstairs as well. 87 degrees for the immediate Uniontown area. And the threat of some storms. But for tonight and tomorrow, beautiful weather. This one will walk Steiner. So Steiner is on first base. And he's the first base runner for the Dodgers tonight. Next up, Charles Golick. And Golick hits the ball to near the keystone. It's going to find its way through to center field. And Golick is on first. Steiner pushing it the whole way. Gets around to third, and we've got runners on the corners for Hunter Moore. Nice piece of hitting there by Golick. Hunter Moore, the number 4 batter, with a chance to do some damage here. First pitch skips in front of the plate. And hustling down to the keystone is Golick. He's in safely. McLaughlin with the pitch. This one swung through by Hunter Moore. One down here, 2 runners in scoring position. We've got a couple of geese on the pond, literally just beyond left field. A couple of ducks on the pond here in the infield for the Dodgers. Here's the pitch. This one's going to skip in front of Hunter Moore. And those geese are making their presence known as they are exiting the water, maybe making their way to the concession stand here. Here's the pitch from the lefty. This one is swung through by Moore. Moore with a 2-2 count now and a chance to produce for the Dodgers with runners in scoring position, 2 of them. Lead runner Declan Steiner. Here's the pitch from McLaughlin. This one is swung through by Moore. That's going to be a strikeout. And a second out of the inning recorded by the Rangers. Now we'll see the number 5 hitter, Bryce Harwell. Harwell wears number 10, takes his spot on the right-hand side of the batter's box. The pitch from McLaughlin. This one's in for a called strike. Lights not on here just yet, but the sun has nearly completely vanished from the field of play. 1 or 2 small areas to the third base side of the infield. Still seeing some rays from the sun, but otherwise, certainly evening is well upon us here. Harwell going to swing through this one. That's a strike. We want to thank you, as always, for checking out the South Union Township Sports Network. We are planning on being back out here tomorrow evening for a game at 7:30 p.m. So if you're interested in checking out some HARC baseball again, you'll have that opportunity. Here's the pitch. That one's in for a strike, and that's going to be a punch-out. That'll do it. Eli McLaughlin getting it done, leaving a couple of runners on for the Dodgers. When we come back here on the South Union Township Sports Network, it'll be the bottom of the first inning, and we'll see the Rangers coming to the plate for the first time. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Joshua Scully with you tonight alongside Bill Dice behind the camera. We're excited to be able to bring you not one but two contests tonight from Hutchinson. 10U HARC baseball. Earlier we had the Phillies and the Rays. The Phillies emerged victorious 16-6. Tonight, the Dodgers and the Rangers. And we've got another left-handed pitcher tonight starting for the Dodgers. The Rangers, of course, started a lefty. And so the Dodgers are doing the same. And we are just a few moments away here from starting off the bottom half of inning number one. We want to thank our sponsors tonight, the Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group, and Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. On the mound tonight for the Dodgers is number 5, Hunter Moore. Moore also a lefty. We had mentioned in the first game we did not see any left-handed pitchers. And both of these teams have started a lefty for us. And leading us off for the Rangers, under the direction of Michael Hardison, will be number 1, Cohen Cashmere, who was a left-handed bat, so lefty versus lefty. Here's the pitch. Cashmere will swing through this one. Head coach for the Rangers, Michael Hardison. Sponsor, Rick Vernon and Radcliffe Law. Here's the pitch. That one is going to just miss. Home plate umpire indicating that pitch needs to be elevated just a little bit. Hunter Moore, third pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one is going to be checked by number 1, Cohen Cashmere. He decides not to go. Called strike. And so now it's a friendly count for the pitcher. And the pitch from Hunter Moore. This one is upstairs, and Cashmere leaves it there. Cashmere will be followed by Gavin Brashear. And the third hitter tonight for the Rangers will be Joey Meadows. Cashmere, Brashear, Meadows, your first 3 batters for the Rangers. This one in the dirt. And so battling his way back into this at-bat, Cohen Cashmere. Good crowd here on hand tonight. We had a good crowd on hand, too, for our first game. Pitch is on its way. This one is going to be swung through by Cashmere, and he is down on strikes. That will bring Gavin Brashear to the plate. He is the right-handed bat, and he'll go to work now against Hunter Moore. 1 down. And Moore will wind and deliver. This one is going to get away up high. 1-0. Brashear looking to potentially be the first base runner tonight for the Rangers. Here's the pitch from Moore. And this one is going to hit Brashear, and he will become the first base runner. Perhaps not the way he expected to be, but he's on first base. And so the Rangers have an opportunity here to get to work. Joseph Meadows, who wears number 4 for the Rangers, is due up. And he's going to take his place on the right-hand side of the batter's box with a runner on first base. Hunter Moore will wind and deliver. This one outside. Here's the snap throw down to second base to get the base runner. And beating the tag is Gavin Brashear. The throw was on point. Brashear got down underneath that one and found his way to second base. Joseph Meadows now will bat with a runner in scoring position. Here is the pitch from Hunter Moore. This one is going to miss outside. The Rangers now with a chance to get on the board. The Dodgers came very close to doing so in the top of the first inning. Here's the pitch. This one is going to be swung on by Meadows. 2-1 count. The Rangers and Dodgers in action tonight. HARC 10U baseball. Here's the 2-1. This one is hit by Meadows to second. Throw is in time to get him at first base, but moving over to second base is going to be Brashear. Runner does advance for the Rangers. Gavin Brashear now at third base, and stepping in will be the fourth batter for the Rangers, number 10, Michael Hardison. Hardison is a lefty. He'll face the lefty and Hunter Moore, and this one is going to be lifted high over the infield. Playable ball, and it's going to be just missed. It'll drop in. That scores a run. And so the Rangers catch a break here. They'll have a runner on first base. They will plate a run. And now stepping in for the Rangers will be number 8. This will be Eli McLaughlin, who has a chance to help his own case. He started the game for the Rangers. Now sees his team in front 1-0. This pitch is upstairs. McLaughlin will leave it there. The Rangers have sent quite a few lefties to the plate already here in the bottom of the first inning. McLaughlin, also a lefty. Here's the pitch to McLaughlin. He's going to ground this one sharply through the hole between first and second. And the Rangers are going to have themselves 2 base runners. In fact, hustling all the way around, Michael Hardison, who was now in at third base. So runners on the corners for the Dodgers. Connor Cummings will bat here. Cummings, the right-handed bat with runners on the corners and a chance to expand this Rangers lead. He swings through the first, goes down 0-1. Beautiful evening for baseball here in Fayette County, Pennsylvania. HARC 10U baseball, the Dodgers and the Rangers tonight. Here's the pitch by Moore. This one's going to be fouled back. The Rangers in front as it stands. They've played it a run with a chance for more. And swinging through this one for the strikeout to end the inning is Cummings. That'll do it. The Dodgers avoid any further damage. The Rangers do take the lead here in the bottom of the first inning. When we come back here on the South Union Township Sports Network, it will be inning number 2, and the Dodgers will be returning to the plate. welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We want to take a moment and thank our sponsors, Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group, and Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, and South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. We're ready now for inning number 2. The Rangers hold a 1-0 advantage after the first inning of play. The Dodgers certainly did threaten in inning number 1, but were not able to plate any batters. And we'll get started here with the Rangers sending back to the mound Eli McLaughlin. Caden Rosner at the plate. Here's the pitch. He swings through this one. Dodgers team sponsor, the Beaver Creek Anglers. Pitch on its way. This one fouled back sharply. McLaughlin with the pitch. This one just outside. And the pitch, this one's going to be in the dirt, skips to the catcher. And so Caden Rosner will continue to battle here to get the second inning started. The Dodgers trail 1-0. Dodgers under the direction of head coach Jason Rosner, assistant coaches Michael Steiner and Eric Moore. This one's going to be upstairs, and that will walk Caden Rosner. We want to thank all of the coaches. HARC certainly benefits from many great coaches. John Klimko due up here for the Dodgers. And he steps in, right-handed bat. He'll bat with a runner on. Here's the pitch from McLaughlin. This one's going to miss outside, and Rosner will take off for second base. He's there safely. Plenty of time. Klimko will now bat with a runner in scoring position. Dodgers coaches shared with me pregame. They have many coaches on the staff for the Dodgers. Here's good contact by Klimko, but hit right to second. Throw is in time to get him, so Klimko, despite the good contact, will ground out. Pushing it home is Rosner, and Rosner is out with the tag. And the tag is done very well at home. Excellent work by the Rangers in seeing that run come around and the play at the plate. We're going to have a time here by the umpires. We'll see if there's going to be conversation about that call. Good contact by John Klimko. He'll be followed in the order by Levi Moore. And now we'll have some conversation with the Dodgers coaches. But the Dodgers coaches did share with me pregame that they have many coaches who help out the team, which is great to hear. Certainly love to hear that. And as it stands right now, Levi Moore will be batting with the bases empty. We're assuming it's the play at home that may be the center of discussion here between our umpires, Todd Scherbandi and Adam Sepik. As it stands, it's a good tag at home by Cohen Kashmir, the catcher for the Rangers. And now we're going to bring the Rangers coach into the conversation. Of course, where we are playing baseball right now, not too far away from the boundary between North and South Union Townships in Fayette County. North and South Union Townships were, in fact, Union Township until 1851. Union Township was one of the original townships in Fayette County, going all the way back to 1783. The townships were divided in 1781. The course of the national road through the county, roughly speaking, was used as that dividing mark. And the townships have been separate since 1851. South Union Township home to a little over 10,000 people. North Union Township home to just over 12,000. And where we are right now, here just outside of Hopwood, Pennsylvania, we are not too far away, of course, from that boundary line. The national road passing through Hopwood. Hopwood, one of those great historic communities in Fayette County that was so well developed by its place along the national road. Many famous Americans traveling the national road invariably spent a night in Hopwood as they either prepared to travel over the mountains or came through the mountains into Fayette County. Some former presidents, in fact, have spent time in Hopwood. We've got the lights on here. The lights having just been fired up. Conversation ongoing between both coaches and the umpires. Hopwood, Pennsylvania draws its name from the Reverend John Hopwood. Reverend Hopwood was, in fact, something of a frontier minister, helped to found many congregations in western Pennsylvania. Now our conversation looks to be coming to a conclusion here, amicably so. And there's going to be one out, and the base runner will be sent back to third base, so just one down, and the Dodgers now have that base runner in place. And then it looks like everyone is in agreement. Here's the pitch to get us started again. That's going to be a strike. Levi Moore at the plate. A runner on third base. That one's outside. Community of Hopwood was originally given that name. And then, of course, for a very short time, the name was changed to Monroe before it reverted back to Hopwood. This one's going to skip across home plate. The DeFord family, very much invested in the history of Hopwood. It was, in fact, John DeFord who gave Hopwood its original name. He married the daughter of Reverend Hopwood. Here's the pitch. This one is swung on and missed for a strike. The Dodgers with a chance here to level the score at 1. McLaughlin will come set. Here's the delivery and the pitch. That one's going to miss outside, send the count to full. John DeFord also owned property in Ohio. Some of his descendants made their way out there, including William DeFord, who was his son, born in Hopwood. Here's the pitch. This one is going to hit home plate, and that's going to result in a walk for Levi Moore. William DeFord would go on to hold a place in the Ohio State House. So he had a political career in Ohio after leaving Hopwood. We'll now see Griffin Zavachin, the number 9 hitter for the Dodgers. He comes up swinging and makes some good contact, but what a catch for the Rangers by number 2, Gavin Brashear, who snags the ball out of the air. Great work by Gavin Brashear, who saved a run at the very least. And now the Dodgers will bring their next bat. Their 10th hitter, Lincoln Covert, will hit here. First pitch is a ball. Covert still with a chance here in the top of the second to level this game at 1. The pitch from McLaughlin. This one's in for a strike. The Dodgers, of course, originally had the base runner who currently stands on third thrown out at home. But he was replaced after some conversation. That pitch is inside and now taking off for second base is going to be Levi Moore. Moore safely to second. Caden Rosner is the runner at third base. Here's another strike called. Lincoln Covert now. Covert is batting with runners on second and third, both in scoring position. And the pitch from McLaughlin. Covert will hop out of the way of that pitch, which was inside. Covert, the right-handed bat, facing McLaughlin, the lefty. Second game of two here today. Both HARC 10U. Here's the pitch. This one's upstairs, and that's going to be a walk to Lincoln Covert. And that's going to bring us back around to the top of the order for the Dodgers and Val Braun. Val Braun will bat with the bases loaded against Eli McLaughlin here in the top of the second. That pitch is upstairs. 1-0. McLaughlin will take a deep breath and head back to the rubber. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one's going to be fouled back sharply by Braun. We want to thank you again for checking out the South Union Township Sports Network. Joshua Scully alongside Bill Dice. Bill is behind the camera for us tonight. Here's the pitch. That one's going to bounce in front of the plate. A walk here will tie the game. Val Braun could possibly even give the Dodgers a lead with a hit. He's going to take a strike. McLaughlin, though, still with a chance to cut the Dodgers off from doing any scoring. And that's going to be a strike three called, and that indeed will do it. Good work there by Eli McLaughlin producing the strikeout to strand three runners for the Dodgers. We played 1.5. The Rangers are coming back to the plate in the bottom of the second when we come back, and they hold a 1-0 advantage. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network this evening. Here May 1st, 2024. A beautiful day it was. Air temperature right now still right around 71 degrees as we head into the bottom of inning number 2 between the Dodgers and the Rangers. We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group and Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, and South Union Township supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. Getting us started for the Rangers will be number 7, who also just happens to be the 7th hitter in this order for the Rangers, Levi Scott. Levi Scott will face Hunter Moore. Hunter Moore is the lefty for the Dodgers. The Rangers lead the Dodgers 1-0. Here in the bottom of inning number 2. That pitch is going to get away from everybody and start off Levi Scott 1-0. We will have HARC baseball for you again tomorrow in what is expected to be a beautiful day, 84 degrees and sun in the Uniontown area. Here's the pitch. And the 1-0 becomes 2-0. Levi Scott, the right-handed bat, trying to get things started here for the Rangers. This is our second of 2 games today. Back in action tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. first pitch. If you're interested in seeing some more HARC baseball. Here is the pitch, 2-0. That's in for a strike, 2-1. Good-looking pitch there by Hunter Moore. The Dodgers, of course, looking to limit any opportunities for the Rangers here and find their way back into this game. This one is going to be swung through for a strike by Levi Scott. Following Scott, we'll see Felix Boyle and Ryan Torrey. That is who's due up for the Rangers. Hunter Moore with a chance to generate out number one of the bottom of the second. He goes up with that one, and Levi Scott does not chase. Lights are on here at Hutchison. Truly had a beautiful day today. High temperature, right around 80 degrees. Here's the pitch. That one is going to be inside, and that will produce a walk. Levi Scott making his way down to first base, and he'll give the Rangers a base runner to start off inning number 2. Felix Boyle, the lefty, will step in here with a runner on first base. Hunter Moore going to get him started, and Felix Boyle will swing to go down 0-1. Hunter Moore, the lefty. Both teams starting a lefty here this evening. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Moore on its way outside. 1-1. Not too much of a breeze as this game got underway. We did have a pretty consistent breeze for our earlier game. This pitch is in for a strike between the Phillies and Rays, which ended in a 16-6 victory for the Phillies. Phillies jumped out 10-0. And the pitch from Moore. Boyle is going to swing through that one, and he's down on strikes for out number 1. Ryan Torrey will bat now, right-handed bat. Levi Scott still on first base. Here's the pitch from Moore. He's going to start this one off 1-0 with the ball off the plate. Torrey wears number 9 for the Rangers. Here's the pitch. That one's in for a strike. Torrey batting with a runner on first. The Rangers do lead 1-0. The Rangers were able to scratch together a run in the bottom of the first inning against Hunter Moore. That one's inside. Ryan Torrey still with a chance here against Hunter Moore. The pitch. That one's in for a strike. 2-2 is the count. And here is that 2-2 pitch from Hunter Moore, and that's in for a strike. That is strike 3. 2 down. We'll see number 5 here. Raistlin Smith. Smith will bat with a runner on first. Levi Scott. Hunter Moore, who has just struck out back-to-back batters, will work against the righty. Here's the pitch. That one is swung on by Smith, and taking off is going to be Scott. And Scott is in uncontested at second base. Good speed there from Levi Scott, making his way down to second. Now he's in scoring position. I suppose he's in running position too, given the speed he just showed off. And the pitch from Moore. This one's inside against Smith. After Smith, the Rangers go back to the top of the order with Cohen Cashmere. Here's the pitch from Moore. That one's upstairs. And there goes indeed Scott taking off for third, but the ball is there in time, and he is out. What a great throw by the Dodgers catcher. Snapping that throw in time was Bryce Harwell, and applying the tag pretty neatly as well, Caden Rosner. We have played now 2 innings here. Your score, 1-0 in favor of the Rangers. When we come back, it'll be inning number 3. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We have a new pitcher for the Rangers to get this new inning started. On the mound for the Rangers now is number 2, Gavin Brashear. We want to take a moment, too, to remind you about checking these games out in the future and the variety of ways that is possible for you. If you're watching this game on BreezeLine or Armstrong Cable, we'd like to let you know that South Union Township Sports Network games and programs are now available live online. It's easy to find. Just log on to youtube.com and search South Union Television or follow the South Union Township Sports Network on Facebook. For program updates, facebook.com/South Union TV. Subscribe for notifications when we go live. And Declan Steiner comes up swinging, and his hit is going to find its way through for a single. And now Steiner is on first base, wasting no time to swing at that first pitch. Again, a new pitcher here for the Rangers in inning number 3. This is Gavin Brashear. And following Steiner in the Dodgers batting order, Charles Golick. Golick will take a strike inside edge. Steiner's going to take off. He's in with time to spare. So Steiner moves himself into scoring position. The Dodgers do trail 1-0. Gavin Brashear, by the way, who is now on the mound, scored that 1 run. This is a well-hit ball by Golick into center field. It's going to get down there. Golick wants 2. He's pressing for second. He is in, and a run does indeed score. So we've got a 1-1 ball game here between the Dodgers and the Rangers. Nice hitting there by Charles Golick, who drove that ball into center field. Hunter Moore stands in. He's going to ground this ball to third. Golick is going to be tagged out at second base. That does allow Hunter Moore to reach safely. Hunter Moore now on first base with a fielder's choice situation unfolding there ahead of Bryce Harwell. Harwell is the catcher for the Dodgers, did a really nice job at the conclusion of the previous frame, helping to produce that final out, and he's going to step out of the way of this one. Taking off will be Hunter Moore, who's trying to help out his own case here. He's pitching right now for the Dodgers, and he's made his way down to second. He represents the go-ahead run in a 1-1 ball game. This is going to be the 1-0 pitch, and tapped foul by Harwell is that one. Harwell will make his way back to continue the at-bat. Hunter Moore had a pretty good jump there, but of course the ball was hit toward third, so it may have been a delicate situation had Moore continued onward. And the pitch, Harwell makes good contact here, hits it past third, and the outfield umpire coming around is Hunter Moore. Moore is in safely to make this one a 2-1 ball game, and Harwell is in at second base. Good work there by Bryce Harwell. Good contact into left field. And so The good times keep rolling here for the Dodgers. For Caden Rosner. Rosner takes a swing at this one. Does not get it, but Harwell's going to take off for third. Nice throw there to try to get Harwell at third. He slides in successfully, so now he's on third base. The Dodgers looking to expand upon this lead. Gavin Brashear with the pitch. That one misses the mark, 1-1. Brashear did earlier find himself hit by a pitch. Ultimately came around to score that run for the Rangers. Here's another strike thrown by Brashear against Rosner. Rosner taking a good cut there, but not making contact. 1-2 count. Brashear with the step and the pitch. This is strike three. Rosner is down on strikes. Harwell will stay at third base. And we'll see John Klimko. Klimko made some excellent contact his first time up. He's going to do so again. Grounds this one near the Keystone. Throw comes from short to first, and it's not in time. Klimko is in at first base, and the run will score. Klimko has made really solid contact both times that he's come up to bat. The first time he did ground out. That time, though, he finds some success, drives in a run, too. Now this one is going to result in a put out. Following Klimko, there was the number 8 hitter, Levi Moore, who grounds out to end the inning. So we have played now 2.5. The Dodgers have taken a 3-1 lead. When we come back for the bottom of the third, the Rangers will be returning to the plate on the South Union Township Sports Network. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. The Dodgers have made a pitching change. And on the mound now for the Dodgers, we will see Charles Golick. Golick will begin this half inning. Right-handed pitcher, here we go. First one is going to be a strike, swinging through. Will be the Rangers' leadoff batter, number 5, Raistlin Smith. Golick getting to work quickly here. He's got 2 strikes, 0-2. And this one is low. 1-2. Golick nearly had it, just off the mark, a bit low, says the home plate umpire, Adam Sepik. We've got outfield umpire Todd Sherbandi. That is a strike 3 called. Golick working very efficiently there against Smith. So now for the Rangers, we'll see number 1 in the top of the order, Cohen Kashmir. Kashmir, the lefty, to face Golick, the righty. Kashmir going to swing through this one, strike 1. Kashmir has done some good work for the Rangers here tonight, defensively speaking. He's looking to help out offensively here, but he's down 0-2. Golick has thrown 6 pitches, 5 of them to this point, strikes. We'll see if there's a 6th here. This one is going to be swung through by Kashmir. for a strikeout. Gavin Brashear, who has scored the lone run for the Rangers to this point, will step in to bat against Golick. Golick has really been dealing since he came into this game. This one's outside, a 1-0 pitch. Just missing. Gavin Brashear earlier in this game hit by a pitch, came around to score. He'll swing here and miss, 1-1. Golick, who's doing the pitching for this Dodgers team, has done a nice job with the bat, too. Here's some strong contact, but foul down the first baseline. 1-2 count. That one's going to miss just a bit. Golick with a chance to make this a very quick frame. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled back. Battling is Gavin Brashear. The Rangers, of course, under the direction of head coach Michael Hardison. Sponsor for the Rangers, Rick Vernon and Radcliffe Law. That one's going to miss up high. This is the first at-bat of the inning where Golick has had to battle himself a little bit. This one's going to be popped up, and Golick nearly is able to get all the way over and make the play. He races across the third baseline, was maybe just a step or two short from putting this one in the books. Golick will come set. Here's the pitch. That's in for a strike, and that's going to do it. The Dodgers working very efficiently there behind the strength of Charles Golick. We have played now 3 innings. Your score is 3-1. We're going to be coming right back here on the South Union Township Sports Network for inning number 4. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Joshua Scully here with you this evening alongside Bill Dice, who is behind the camera. Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group, and Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, and South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, all making this possible for you this evening. First pitch here is going to be a strike. Pitching for the Rangers remains number 2, Gavin Brashear. Second pitch of the at-bat. This one going to be hit well to second. Racing all the way there, but out by a step is number 9, Grant Zavachin. Zavachin coming up just a step short on some good contact. But he will ground out for the first out here of the 4th inning. Good game here so far, 3-1 in favor of the Dodgers. Lincoln Covert, the right-handed bat, will step in to face Brashear. This one's outside. Of course, we are enjoying some 10U HARC baseball here tonight. Second of two games. First one went to the Phillies over the Rays. This pitch in for a strike from Gavin Brashear. Lincoln Covert looking to potentially be the first base runner for the Dodgers of inning number 4. We're scheduled to play 6 innings here tonight. Pitch from Brashear on the way, swung through by Covert. Of course, we have some really rich baseball history that all of these young men are part of here now in this part of Fayette County. Not too far from us here was once the home ballpark of the last professional baseball team in Fayette County. This one going to be swung through. Many of you may be familiar with the Uniontown Coal Barons name, as that'll be a strikeout on the books. Lincoln Covert down on strikes. The Uniontown Coal Barons played nearly 80 years ago. Not far from here. Here's the pitch from Brashear. This one's a called strike. This is back to the top of the order, and Vale Braun for the Dodgers. Here's the pitch from Brashear. That one is going to hit Braun, and so Braun will make his way down to first base. And he will be the first base runner for the Dodgers. The Uniontown Coal Barons were an affiliate of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Here's the pitch from Brashear. This one is taken for a strike. Batting now, Declan Steiner. Declan has certainly showed off his prowess on the base paths here this evening. He is a very quick young man. Here's the pitch from Brashear. This one's on its way. That one's going to miss, and taking off for second base for the Dodgers will be number 2, Vale Braun, and he's there safely. Brashear will now pitch with a runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch. This one is fouled back. So continuing to battle Declan Steiner. The Uniontown Coal Barons, though, not the only professional baseball team in the history of Fayette County. Here's the pitch from Brashear. This one lands before the plate. And the base runner will take off late. Here's the throw to third. And he is in underneath the tag. Nice job there on the bases. Getting underneath of that tag, Vale Braun. Now he's on third base. Here's the pitch from Brashear. This will be an appeal from the home plate umpire to the outfield umpire, and we'll have a full count as a result. Here's the pitch from Brashear. This one hit well. Back up the middle, it finds its way through. That's going to play to run. Good piece of hitting there by Declan Steiner, who's going to press his luck now to second base. And Steiner has himself an RBI, and he expands the Dodgers' lead to 4-1. Good piece of hitting there by Declan Steiner, who continues to impress here this evening at the plate. We're now going to see Charles Golick, who is pitching now for the Dodgers, and he has been good at the plate as well. All night he fouls this one back. And so Steiner is going to be forced to retreat back to second base. He was nearly to third base by the time the ball landed off the cage behind home plate. But if you really roll the clock back about 100 years, here's the pitch from Brashear. This one hit well by Golick up the middle into center field. And racing all the way around is Declan Steiner, and Steiner is going to be in to score a run. And this has been quite a night, both at the plate and on the mound, for the Dodgers' number 7, Charles Golick, who has continued to deliver for his team. Next at bat is going to start with a ball outside. Golick will advance to second. This is Hunter Moore, who's also done some pitching for the Dodgers. Brashear here trying to limit any further damage done by the Dodgers. This one is hit high into center field by Moore, and it's going to get down and roll nearly all the way to the fence in center. Moore is still on the move around second base. Golick has scored. The throw will come into the infield. Moore wants to try for home. Here's the throw home, and Moore is in. He takes the long walk around all the bases, does Hunter Moore. And he's got himself a home run here in the top of the 4th inning. And we'll have a timeout on the field. The next batter due up for the Dodgers will be Bryce Harwell, who is making his way out. But if you roll the clock back about 100 years in Fayette County as far as baseball history is concerned, there was another professional baseball team in the Connellsville area, the Connellsville Cokers. Uniontown Coal Barons, of course, both of the monikers for those teams playing some homage to the long and rich history of the coal industry in Fayette County. Here is Brashear coming set to battle Harwell. And the pitch, and this one's going to be inside on Harwell, who dances away. Ball 1-0. And not too far from where we are right now, too, the one-time Uniontown Speedway, the famous board racetrack of a century ago. Many great stories about the Uniontown Speedway in this area. That pitch is in for a strike. The Dodgers have expanded upon their lead here in the top of the fourth. Brashear facing Harwell. Harwell has found his way onto base once already tonight. He had a double during his previous at-bat. And here's the pitch from Brashear. This one inside and up high. That will back up Brashear. And the Rangers catcher coming out to talk to his pitcher. Harwell will step out of the batter's box and now make his way back in. And here's the pitch from Brashear. This one hit by Harwell through the hole between short and third. And he's in at first base. He's going to try for second now. The throw has come back in. Harwell is in safely at second. The Dodgers continuing on the top of this fourth inning. Next up, Caden Rosner. Rosner will take a ball up high. The 1-0 from Brashear, swung on by Rosner. Good-looking pitch there, 1-1. Harwell going to try for third, and he is going to be called safe. The tag not quite in time. Great-looking throw there, though, by the Rangers catcher. Harwell now on third base. Gavin Brashear, 1-1 pitch on its way. This one is going to be lifted foul down the left field line. That's going to go 1-2 on the count. Caden Rosner has walked and struck out in his first two plate appearances. And he's got a 1-2 count right now. Ball is returned to Gavin Brashear. Brashear with the pitch. This one is going to be popped up again, and it will go foul, keeping the count at 1-2. Thank you for checking out the South Union Township Sports Network this evening. This is the second of two games that we were able to broadcast for you tonight from Hutchinson. This one is going to be grounded back to Brashear. It gets through, and now it gets through past the infield dirt. And that's good hustle there by Rosner. And that will result in 5 runs this inning. Of course, you cannot score more than 5 in any half frame. So your score now, 8-1 after 3.5. When we come back, it'll be the bottom of the fourth inning, and the Rangers will return to the plate to face again Charles Golick. If you're watching this game on BreezeLine or Armstrong Cable, we'd like to let you know that South Union Township Sports Network games and programs are now available live online. It's easy to find. Just log on to youtube.com and search South Union Television or follow the South Union Township Sports Network on Facebook for program updates. Facebook.com/South Union TV. Subscribe for notifications when we go live. We're ready now for the bottom of the fourth inning. Charles Golick on the mound for the Dodgers. And swinging through this first pitch for the Rangers is number 4, Joseph Meadows. Meadows looking to get something started here for the Rangers in the bottom half of the fourth. This one just a bit outside. Meadows here looking to get the Rangers started, find his way on base. This one's up high. Good eye there for Joseph Meadows. Charles Golick, of course, was very efficient his last time out in the previous inning. Meadows fouls this one back. Golick came on to pitch the bottom of the third inning and did really well, struck out the first 2 batters he faced. And that one is in for strike 3 as well. So Golick continues to deal. Michael Hardison, who wears number 10, left-handed bat. Up now for the Rangers. That one's outside. Hardison was able to reach during his previous at-bat. Here's the pitch from Golick. This one lifted foul and into a neighboring lawn. That one carried quite a distance, found its way through the cage. Golick has logged quite a few strikeouts in the time that he's been on the mound. He'll work now against Michael Hardison, who's ahead in the count. This one again outside. So Hardison has a very friendly count now, 3-1. And that's going to be a walk for Michael Hardison in 5 pitches. And so now the Rangers have themselves a base runner. The Rangers under the direction of head coach Michael Hardison. Sponsors Rick Vernon and Radcliffe Law. Coming to the plate now will be number 8, Eli McLaughlin. McLaughlin did some pitching for the Rangers tonight as well. He'll swing through this one to go down 0-1. This one will miss as well. The Rangers trail currently 8-1. They did strike for 1 in the bottom of the first inning. Have an opportunity here to work their way back into this one. McLaughlin takes a cut. Will go down 1-2 against Golick. This one misses inside. 2-2 count. Golick with the pitch. This one's outside, so now McLaughlin with a full count and a chance to give the Rangers 2 base runners. Golick will come set. Here's the delivery. Pitch on its way. And McLaughlin will swing through this one for a strikeout. 2 down. Connor Cummings will make his way up to the batter's box. Cummings wears number 3. Looking to keep this inning going for the Rangers. Here's Golick with the pitch. This one's going to move Cummings back, but it is called a strike. Golick with the 0-1. And Golick continues to deal here for the Dodgers. Connor Cummings swings through this one, and he's down on strikes. That's going to do it for inning number 4. We have played 4, and your score remains the Dodgers 8 and the Rangers 1. When we come back, it'll be inning number 5 here for 10U HARC Baseball at Hutchison. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Pitching now for the Rangers, number 10, Michael Hardison. He'll be pitching for the first time this evening. He's a lefty, and he will continue to see if the Rangers will be able to keep the Dodgers off the board here. He'll continue to work toward that goal. The Rangers and Dodgers have both changed pitchers a few times so far in this game. And so now Hardison will get his turn. He'll be working with Cohen Cashmere, the catcher for the Rangers, who's done a nice job for the Rangers so far. The Dodgers do lead 8-1. And we will see John Klimko as the leadoff bat for the Dodgers here in the 5th inning. Klimko has really hit the ball very hard a couple of times. One did produce an out. The other resulted in a single. And so Klimko will now get his chance against the lefty Hardison here in the 5th inning. The Dodgers, coached by Jason Rosner, Michael Steiner, Eric Moore, among others. Sponsor for the Dodgers, the Beaver Creek Anglers. And Klimko is going to see if he can't keep a good thing going for the Dodgers. The Dodgers have scored 7 runs across the last 2 innings of play. Your score as it stands, 8-1. Here's the pitch from Hardison. And Klimko will swing through this one. Klimko will be followed by Levi Moore and Griffin Zavachin. This one will also miss. Klimko, 1 for 2 today. Good contact both times. Looking to do the same against the lefty Hardison here. This ball is going to be hit foul, just foul. Had landed fair, had really towed the line all the way to the bag, and ultimately goes foul at the very last moment. Hardison with the pitch. This one is going to hit Klimko. And so Klimko becomes a hit batsman here and will advance down to first base. That'll bring up Levi Moore. Moore walked during his first at bat. He fouls this one over top of everybody back into the parking lot. Klimko on first base for Levi Moore. Moore did ground out his second time to the plate. First plate appearance was a walk. This pitch gets away from the catcher. That's going to allow Klimko to advance to second. Moore will be followed in the batting order by Griffin Zavachin. Swinging through this one and striking out is Levi Moore. So we will see Zavachin now with a runner in scoring position. Here's the first pitch to Zavachin, inside. Klimko decides to not attempt an advance to third base. Zavachin will be followed in the order by Lincoln Covert. This one's in for a strike. 1-1 now the count against Zavachin. Hardison with the pitch. This one going to be tapped foul. One ball, two strikes, one down. Home plate umpire Adam Sepik reminds everyone of that. And this pitch is under the feet of Grat Zavachin. The throw to try to get Klimko at third gets away. Griffin Zavachin will now bat with a runner on third base and a 2-2 count. And he'll swing through this one and strike out. Klimko remains at third as we go back to the top of the Dodgers order, and we'll see Val Braun. Correction, this is going to be their 10th hitter, Lincoln Covert. This pitch misses outside. Covert did draw a walk during his first at bat. Lincoln will hit here with John Klimko on third. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one's in for a strike. Hardison close to bringing this half inning to a conclusion. That one's upstairs. If Covert is able to reach, we will go back to the top of the order with Val Braun. Hardison with the pitch. And swinging through this one is Covert. 2-2 count. Hardison, one strike away from concluding this half inning. And he's going to have it here. He's going to see a swinging strike offered up by Lincoln Covert. And that's going to do it for the top of the fifth. No one scores. So your score remains 8-1. We're going to head now into the bottom of the fifth and see the Rangers return to the plate. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Joshua Scully here with you this evening alongside Bill Dice, who's working behind the camera for us. This is our second of two games from Hutchinson this evening. HARC 10U baseball. The Dodgers and the Rangers in action now. Previously, we had the Phillies and the Rays. The Phillies winning that one 16-6. Now the Rangers on top of, the Dodgers on top of the Rangers right now 8-1 as we head into the bottom of the fifth inning. And we will see a pitching change for the Dodgers. The Dodgers will go with Bryce Harwell here to pitch. Harwell is the righty. Previously did some work for the Dodgers as their catcher. He has two doubles tonight, too, at the plate. So it's been a good night for Bryce Harwell. And getting us started for the Rangers will be number 7, Levi Scott. Levi Scott has done a nice job for the Rangers today. He's proven himself to be pretty fleet of foot on the base paths. First pitch from Harwell upstairs. 1-0. Your score is 8-1. The Dodgers were good for 3 runs in the third, 5 runs in the fourth. Harwell's pitch here gets away. 2-0. The Rangers scored their run in the first inning. Gavin Brashear coming around to score for the Rangers. Here's the pitch from Harwell way upstairs. That one's going to be swung at, though, for a strike. Harwell following in the footsteps of Charles Golick, who had pitched the last couple frames for the Dodgers and did really well. Here's the pitch from Harwell upstairs. And that one is left up there by Levi Scott. Levi Scott will be followed by Felix Boyle and Ryan Torrey this inning. Here's the pitch from Harwell. This one's in for a strike. Levi looking to be a base runner here for the Rangers. Harwell will come set. Here's the delivery. And this one is well outside. And Levi Scott will once again draw a walk. And that'll bring number 6 to the plate. This will be Felix Boyle. Boyle is the lefty, and he'll be followed by Ryan Torrey. Bryce Harwell will step off the mound and adjust his cap. Runner on first base now. Nobody down here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Harwell will come set. And here's the pitch. This one's in for a strike. Felix Boyle, the left-handed bat, batting here with a runner on first base. And the Rangers, of course, will benefit from any base runners right now. Just getting some guys on. Boyle's going to swing through this one, but the pitch gets away. And once again, Levi Scott, who was very quick the last time he was on base, makes his way down to second. And we have a time at home plate so that the catcher can make a quick adjustment to his equipment. Harwell with the pitch. And this one is going to be swung on, and that is a strikeout. Ryan Torrey up now, the right-handed bat. Pitch from Harwell. This one upstairs. Raceland Smith will follow Torrey. Torrey batting with a runner in scoring position against Bryce Harwell. Harwell with the pitch. And this one's in for a strike. Harwell will come set. And here's the pitch. This one's on its way. And that's in for a strike. And Levi Scott thought about advancing there, then retreats to second. And the pitch from Harwell upstairs. Torrey will continue to battle here against Bryce Harwell in the bottom of the fifth inning. 8-1 your score in favor of the Dodgers. The pitch from Harwell. This one will miss and make it a full count. Harwell with the full count offering on its way. That misses, and Ryan Torrey will draw a walk. Raceland Smith, who wears number 5, will make his way onto the field. The right-handed bat, he's going to hit here with runners on first and second. So the Rangers trying to get something going here against the Dodgers in the bottom of inning number 5. Harwell going to send this one on its way. That's in for a strike. Harwell looking to, of course, keep the Rangers exactly where they are. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be upstairs. Good eye there by Smith. Harwell will come set, sends this one home. This one is going to miss inside and up. Don't forget, if you want to check out some more HARC baseball tomorrow evening, we have some Little League action for you, 7:30 p.m. right here on the South Union Township Sports Network. We do thank you very much for joining us this evening and checking out the 2 games we were able to bring to you. There's a strike called earlier this evening, 5:45 first pitch between the Phillies and the Rays. The Phillies winning that one 16-6. It's the Dodgers leading the Rangers now 8-1. Here's the pitch. This one's down low. So Raceland Smith continues to battle here. Runners on first and second. Levi Scott on second. Ryan Torrey on first base. Both of them ready to be on the move. Here's the pitch from Harwell. And that one's in for a strike. That is going to be strike number 3. And we're back to the top of the order for Cohen Cashmere. Cashmere, the left-handed bat, will step in to face Bryce Harwell. We want to thank our sponsors again, Smith Lewis Chess, CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis, attorneys at law, the Sprouse Insurance Group and Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns, this one outside. United Bank and South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. And we're going to see a timeout taken here at home plate. Some equipment being adjusted on the Dodgers side. And time is over. Cohen Cashmere will step back in to face Bryce Harwell. Harwell ready to deal. This one's on its way. And this is a well-hit ball, but well-fielded too. And the Dodgers are going to get the out at third. Nicely done there by the Dodgers to bring this inning to a conclusion. We have played 5 innings now. Your score, the Dodgers 8 and the Rangers 1. When we come right back here, it'll be time for the 6th frame of HARC 10U baseball between the Dodgers and the Rangers. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're heading into the 6th and final inning of play between the Dodgers and the Rangers. 10U HARC baseball here at Hutchison. Thank you for joining us this evening. The score now, Dodgers 8, Rangers 1. The Rangers scored their 1 run in the bottom of the first inning. The Dodgers scored 3 in the third and 5 in the fourth for their 8. The Dodgers are due up at the plate, and pitching for the Rangers will be number 4, Joseph Meadows. Meadows is a right-handed pitcher. He's currently warming up. He will be facing Vel Braun for the Dodgers. Braun actually is the leadoff batter. Got us started when this game began back at 7:45 p.m. this evening. Braun has reached one time. He's been hit by a pitch. And he'll look to see if he can't make that 2 times for this contest. The Rangers, of course, more than anything else, simply looking to keep the Dodgers off the bases and limit any further damage, keep this game at 8-1, and then see if they can't chip away at that in the bottom of the 6th. Strike called here to get us started against Vel Braun. Meadows with the 0-1 pitch on the way. This one is going to skip across home plate. 1-1 will be the count. Velbron will be followed by Declan Steiner and Charles Golick, both of whom have done really well at the plate tonight. Here's Meadows, sends this one on the way. It's going to skip in as well. 2-1 count. This one's going to be upstairs, and now Velbron may be able to draw a walk. And if he's able to do that ahead of Steiner and Golick, that could be very good news for the Dodgers, because Steiner and Golick have been really productive at the plate this evening. Here's the pitch, swung on by Braun. He misses that one. And so now Joseph Meadows has a chance to get this plate appearance back under control. And here's the pitch from Meadows. And that's in for a strike. It is a strikeout. So Meadows battling back, staying with that one, and earning himself the strikeout. He'll now face Declan Steiner. Here's the pitch from Meadows. That's in for a strike. Oh, 1. Meadows coming set here. And the pitch on its way. In for a strike. Now Meadows really dealing with a chance to get Steiner, who was down 0-2. Here's the pitch from Meadows. This one's on its way inside. Steiner spins out of the way. Declan Steiner has not only helped drive in some runs, but has helped be part of those runs himself. He's a big part of the reason why the Dodgers have 8 runs here tonight. Same is true for Charles Golick, who will follow him in the batting order. Full count now against Declan Steiner. And the 3-2 pitch from Meadows is going to be fouled. Steiner fouls that ball off his leg. Seems to be just fine, though. He's going to step back in here. So we'll see another full count pitch. Second 3-2 on its way. This one is lifted up. It looks to be hooking foul, and it does go foul. So Steiner continuing to battle. This one's going to miss, and Steiner draws the walk. Charles Golick, who has had a lot of good contact tonight, will bat here with a runner on first base. Taking off here is Steiner as that pitch gets away, and Steiner now is in second. Golick will bat with a runner in scoring position. Golick started off this evening with his first plate appearance producing a single. Taking off again is Steiner. Now Steiner's at third, in ahead of the throw. Golick then came up with a double during his second plate appearance. Now he has a chance to further expand the Dodgers' lead. This one's up over top of his head. And the pitch on its way. Golick will take this one outside. And Golick will walk down to first base. He's followed in the batting order by Hunter Moore. So Moore will bat with runners on the corners. Ball returned out to Joseph Meadows. Meadows does have one down. And he'll focus here on Moore. This pitch a bit high. This one inside. Taking off for second base is Golick. He's in comfortably. Two runners in scoring position for the Dodgers, second and third. Joseph Meadows with the pitch. This one outside. Now Hunter Moore with a chance to reach. Meadows winds and delivers. This one's way up high, and he will indeed walk Hunter Moore to load the bases. And we're going to see a time here taken by the Rangers to discuss as the Dodgers have loaded the bases here ahead of Bryce Harwell, who's got a couple of doubles to his credit here this evening. Your sponsors for tonight's game, Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sproul's Insurance Group and Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. This one inside. Bases loaded situation here. Meadows with the 1-0 offering on its way. This one inside. Harwell jumps away, 2-0. Evening has fallen upon us here in Fayette County. And we have certainly seen the air temperature cool quite a bit as well. This one up high over top of Harwell. We are expecting a low temperature this evening, probably right around the 60-degree mark, maybe even a shade under that. Right now the air temperature at 68 degrees. And we'll see if Harwell has the green light as Meadows winds and delivers. This one is going to be low, and Harwell will walk, and that will walk in a run to expand the score to 9-1. Following Harwell to the plate will be Caden Rosner. Rosner will bat here with the bases loaded. And the pitch from Meadows. This one up high. Meadows sends this one home. Rosner makes good contact here. The ball is knocked down between third and short. One will score, and another run is going to come around, and the ball is brought back to Meadows, but not before two runs are plated off of Rosner's contact. Good contact there by Rosner. And the score will be now 11-1 in favor of the Dodgers. Caden Rosner really getting it done there for the Dodgers. Following Rosner to the plate, John Klimko. This one outside. Klimko has been hit by a pitch. He singled. Runners will advance as that one gets away. Klimko made some really good contact during his first 2 times up to the plate. Here's the pitch from Meadows. This one in the dirt ahead of home. Klimko so far this evening does have a single to his credit. Reached another time when he was hit by a pitch. And this is going to be a walk. That'll reload the bases for the Dodgers. Meadows sends this one home. Some contact here between first and second. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And we'll have runners on the corners with 2 more runs getting plated there. And that should be 5 runs this inning. We'll see what the official call will be. And because this is the last inning of play, there is no run limit on that pitch. Base runner from first will advance up to second base. Griffin Zavachin at the plate. This one's outside. Levi Moore moved from first to second just a moment ago. So 2 runners in scoring positions again for the Dodgers. And the pitch from Meadows. Swung on by Zavachin. 2-1 is the count. This one misses. This one grounded back to Meadows. Meadows comes up with it. Nicely done by him. A run does score on the backside of the play, but a really nice job there by Joseph Meadows to come up with that one and throw the ball across to get the out. Pitch on its way, swung on here at the plate. Number 6, Lincoln Covert batting. He's got a runner on third base. Pitch from Meadows, in for a strike. 0-2 count. Joseph Meadows sends this one home. That one just a bit high. The Dodgers, another strong inning at the plate for them. Their sponsor is the Beaver Creek Anglers. This one's going to miss. Coaches for the Dodgers, Jason Rosner, Michael Steiner, Eric Moore, among others. This pitch will hit the plate, off the mark. Full count against Lincoln Covert. This one will miss, and that is a walk. Covert makes his way down to first base. That is his second walk of the evening. And we'll wrap back around now to the top of the order and Val Braun. And we'll have a timeout taken here by the Rangers. And the team will meet at the pitcher's mound with runners on the corner for the Dodgers. And the Dodgers leading this one now by a score of 14-1. When we come back, we will resume play here in the 6th inning on the South Union Township Sports Network. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We will see a pitching change here for the Rangers, who have summoned Connor Cummings to the pitcher's mound. He is a right-handed pitcher, and he will take over here in the 6th inning with runners on the corners for the Dodgers. We want to recognize our sponsors again tonight: Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group and Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. We are on the top of the 6th inning. The Dodgers lead. And we will see for the first time tonight Connor Cummings on the pitcher's mound. Connor Cummings, first pitch of this appearance for him, will skip just ahead of home plate. The Dodgers have runners on first and third base. They have scored 6 runs so far in this inning. This pitch up high. Cummings with the 2-0 will generate a swing here. Good-looking pitch for Connor Cummings. 2-1. 2-1 on its way. And this one is going to just miss 3-1. And here is that pitch. This one's in for a strike. Good-looking pitch again by Cummings, who has now got this to a full count. And this one is going to hit the batter. And that will load the bases for the Dodgers. Vel Braun hit by a pitch. That's the second time this evening he's been hit by a pitch. And so we'll see Declan Steiner. And Steiner will make his second appearance of the evening here with the bases loaded. Pitch from Cummings will be in for a strike. Pitch from Cummings, 0-1. This one grounded toward first. It finds its way through into right field. 1 run will score. Second run sent around. It will score. And the Dodgers have runners on first and second. Steiner, 2 RBI single. And we'll have a call out here on a player leaving the base early. That will give us our third out at the top of the sixth. And that's going to do it for that half of the inning. We'll head now into the bottom of the sixth. The Dodgers building upon their lead. When we come back, we'll see the Rangers make their final appearance to the plate here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
This game's longer than our varsity games. Pitchers work so fast. Pitches I can't use
Welcome back to Hutchinson, HARC 10U Baseball. The Dodgers and the Rangers. The Rangers about to come to the plate for a final time. Pitching now for the Dodgers. After we've seen several different players take the hill for both teams. We'll see now for the Dodgers, number 3, Declan Steiner. Declan has had a very busy evening. He's been very, very good at the plate. He'll now get a chance to show what he can do from the mound. And getting started for the Rangers will be number 2, Gavin Brashear. Gavin Brashear scored the Rangers' only run earlier tonight in the bottom of the first inning. He also did some pitching tonight for the Rangers. And he's going to get his chance here once again at the plate, this time facing Declan Steiner. Bottom of the sixth inning here. Dodgers with the lead. And here's the pitch from Steiner. On its way. Brashear swings through that one. If you're watching this game on Breezeline or Armstrong Cable, we'd like to let you know that South Union Township Sports Network games and programs are now available live online. It's easy to find. Just log on to youtube.com and search South Union Television or follow the South Union Township Sports Network on Facebook. That one's in for a strike. You can do that for program updates. Facebook.com/South Union TV. Subscribe for notifications when we go live. Declan Steiner looking for one more strike here, which would bring this at-bat to a conclusion. This one's going to be fouled back sharply. Brashear fighting to stay alive here. Declan Steiner on this evening. He's had a couple of hits, a couple of walks. He's driven in some runs, scored some runs. Here's the pitch from Steiner. This one down low. Gavin Brashear, good eye there from him. Steiner trying to stay in control of this at bat. Here's the pitch on its way. Just misses. 2-2 is your count. 2-2 pitch from Steiner. That's going to make it full. The Dodgers plated 8 runs in the top of the sixth to put themselves ahead 16-1. Pitch from Steiner. This one's going to be lifted to second. Caught there. Out is made. One down here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Coming to the plate now for the Rangers, number 4, Joey Meadows, right-handed bat. to face Declan Steiner. Steiner will come set. Here's the wind and the delivery. And Meadows comes up swinging and hits this one hard foul over top of the bleachers. Good contact. That one bounces down the street into a neighbor's yard. Steiner with the 0-1. Meadows again swinging. This one's going to land. Charles Golick comes up with that and tries to throw on to first, but the throw gets away. And Meadows is safe at first base. Good hustle there by Joseph Meadows to get himself down to first base. Next up is Michael Hardison. Hardison will bat here with a runner on first against Declan Steiner. Hardison is the left-handed bat. Has reached base already in this game. The Rangers do have the runner on first. And we have one down here in the bottom of the sixth. This one is fouled back. Due up after Hardison, McLaughlin and Connor Cummings. Here's the pitch from Declan. And that one's going to be swung through. 0-2 the current count. The 0-2 pitch fouled very hard down the right field line. Very good contact from Michael Hardison. And this one's going to be swung through for a strikeout. Coming to the plate now, Eli McLaughlin. McLaughlin did some pitching tonight for the Rangers. Had a single earlier tonight. He's going to bat here with two down, left-handed bat, runner on first base. Declan Steiner. Coming set, sends this one high. The runner's going to go. And there'll be no throw. Advancing to second base, Joseph Meadows. Here's the pitch from Steiner. This one also misses. Steiner will come set. Runner in scoring position now for the Rangers. This one misses inside, and that runner is going to advance to third base. Joseph Meadows now at third. Steiner will come set. And the pitch. This one's in for a strike. 3-1 count against Eli McLaughlin. Following McLaughlin, if he's able to reach, Connor Cummings. And then Levi Scott. Steiner's pitch is going to be fouled by McLaughlin. Full count. This could be the pitch that will bring the game to a conclusion. McLaughlin could extend the game as well. This one upstairs, and it will be a walk. McLaughlin down to first base. And we'll see Connor Cummings. Cummings will bat with runners on the corners. And the pitch swung on. Steiner, good-looking pitch there. Oh, 0-1. Steiner will come set here. Here's the pitch. This one's inside. Cummings jumping out of the way of that one. 1-1. Steiner preparing for the 1-1 offering. Coming set into pitch is up high. That goes 2-1. You can check us out tomorrow on the South Union Township Sports Network, 7:30. We'll be right back here. Pitch from Steiner. This one outside. We go 3-1. And that's going to draw a walk. Good work there by Connor Cummings. And now the Rangers have the bases loaded for Levi Scott. Levi Scott's found his way on a few times tonight. Drawn a couple of walks, and he's going to get started off with the ball here. Steiner looking for that third out of the inning, which would bring this game to a conclusion. Scott with a chance to plate a couple of runs for the Rangers with a hit and a walk would bring the runner on third home. Levi Scott, 2-0 count. Facing Declan Steiner. Here's the pitch from Steiner. This one way up. 3-0. Steiner will come set. Here's the pitch. This one's going to hop, and that will indeed bring home a run for the Rangers. Levi Scott drawing his third walk of the evening. Felix Boyle, left-handed bat, will come up here. Bases are loaded. Full of Rangers. Here's the pitch from Steiner. That one's outside. Felix Boyle with an opportunity to keep this game going. That one's in for a strike. Bases are full of Rangers. Here's the 1-1. That's going to go 1-2. And here's the pitch. That one's upstairs and away. 2-2. And this one is going to be strike three, and that will do it here. Your final score, the Dodgers 16, the Rangers 2. We want to thank you again for checking out the South Union Township Sports Network. Today's game on the South Union Township Sports Network was a joint cooperative venture with Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, along with Armstrong and Breezeline Cable and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Again, our final score, Dodgers 16, Rangers 2. For the South Union Township Sports Network and Bill Dice, who was behind the camera, I'm Joshua Scully. You've been watching the South Union Township Sports Network.